Never fails, y'all. Never fails. So it's Sunday. And I'm out here at the McDonald's. On the Merc, as per usual. And huh? Oh, unfortunately, I'm on the job. I don't have no cash on me at the moment. Oh, no. I would if I could. I only have my dash card on me. I only have my dash card on me. Mm-hmm.
I asked a lot of people. I just wanted something to eat. That's all.
I mean, if I had my Visa card on me, I would have went in there for you. I'm telling the truth, y'all. I only do have my dash card on me and my ID. Something told me I shouldn't have took those tips out my car. But I'm wondering, also, is the door open? You know what, the next time I come through here, I'm going to ask, can I just go in the store then? See, now, I wish they tell us when people can go in this. Like, they don't tell us nothing, y'all. Because up until this point, it was drive-through only for this location. And then it was the same thing for Ramsey Street. And then I had to get on Ramsey Street, right? So... okay, I see somebody out right now. I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. I'm going to walk in the store. Because it's like, well, hell, if you got a homeless person up in there, I mean, not a homeless person, but somebody just getting out the hospital. And I was unsure whether he had his mask on, had a mask or not. Now, granted, he was 6 feet away from my car, so he didn't need a mask, but I don't think he entered that store with a mask on. I could be wrong. But I'm about to wait 2 more minutes. And I'm about to walk on up in there. Because it's apparent that nobody's about to come over here to line darn gone 1. They got 2 minutes and I'm walking up in that mug. Because this shit's ridiculous. It's like, you might as well let us darn gone come in the store at this damn point. This is crazy. I mean, Ramsey Street done has since gotten on board. Grove Street was the first that started off with having us come in the store instead. So shout out to the Grove Street the Grove Street McDonald's. Skybo always allowed us to come in. I ain't been to Skybo since like my early days of dashing for whatever reason. Like even when I do dash on that side of town, I never get no requests to go into that McDonald's anymore for whatever reason. Cause I was on time, so couldn't be no personal reason. But yeah, they got 1 more minute and I'm about to walk in, camera and all, y'all. Oh, it's 1 minute. Okay, let's roll up these windows. See, they think I'm playing. I'm about to be pattywop.com. About to see how long this is going to take, y'all. Yes, 792. So we're not able to come in for the dashes, just to clarify. I'm able to. Okay. Because it always told me to go through the drive-thru for this location, so.
I mean, you can drop the or come in. Either way, you're going to get it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They need to have some darn gone signage then. Why in the world did she tell me to come to lane 1 then? See, this is why I should have had my camera on from the beginning. Cause it's just sitting there, just like, what? No, I mean, it was prepared. Now, I'm already late to my customer. I ain't want to go out too much, but it's like, I'm sitting here, right? She don't forgot about, look, ain't nobody came out to come to lane 1. She told me to come to lane 1. And I would have probably been sitting here for another 10 minutes or whatever till they took their sweet time to come on out here. And we can come on up in that bitch, okay. So from now on, I'm walking up in here talking about, oh yeah, you can. I mean, up until this, I mean, I don't know when the darn gone. This crazy, y'all. It's like they assume that we supposed to automatically know. It's like the only way I known was because the people walked in the door. But anyways, let me get to my dropped off that order. Literally, they was also within walking distance as well. And she understood. She was like, she didn't even want to deal with the stress of them. That's why she didn't even, because once again, she's literally just down the street. Like, she can walk to McDonald's. But honey, I thank the people who want to darn gonna save me distance and shit. But the McDonald's just be giving me heartache and stuff. But now that I know I can go into that one as well. And see, once again, what I was trying to say is, why didn't she tell me that eventually that I can just come on in? Because that would save time. Especially since y'all lazy asses don't want to come out and darn going, give me my customers darn going order. Because at this point, when I was waiting, what y'all didn't see behind me was the fact that there was no more cars in drive-thru. So they didn't have the excuse that, oh, well, nobody couldn't come out because, you know, they was servicing cars in the drive-thru. All the cars in drive-thru gone, including 3 additional cars that came after me. See, that's the shit I be talking about. Number one, by the time I even accepted the order, it's been in y'all system for 5 minutes. It only takes about 5 minutes for y'all to make any order inside McDonald's. By the time I got up here, my order should have been done. And then the fact that I'm waiting, you told me to pull to lane 1. At first, I thought she was talking about pull. Usually, they tell me to pull up to the darn gone first window. But this helper tells me to pull up to darn gone lane 1. So, I pull up to the drive-thru, right? And I'm just waiting. Then the person comes and tells me their story about coming out the hospital and they just want something to eat, this, that, and the third. And I felt real bad because now it makes me seem like I'm darn gone evil because I ain't get him no burger. And I don't mind helping somebody who literally wants a burger or something like that. It's just he done caught me at the worst time. I literally don't got my cars and stuff on me. I mean, really, I do got one credit card, but I use that for emergency situations only for myself. Because I'm trying to get my credit together. But my gas tank is filled. I done left my other cars at the house because I just got finished telling y'all yesterday that I'm not trying to touch none of my cars and shit. I'm running low on my physical cash. So, yeah, and then it's like I'm dealing with this darn gone difficulty of this store of all places. Like, if he would have caught me at Hardee's or any other place, he wouldn't have darn gone got the dismissive mood that I was in. But yeah, this McDonald's on the Merc is a damn trip, y'all. And then y'all heard the lady once I got in there and waited a couple more minutes talking about, oh yeah, you can come on in here. And she was looking genuinely confused by the question. Like, I supposed to know that we can come on in here. How I supposed to know? Cause up until, and once again, y'all see that I dashed at all the McDonald's regularly. Up until 5 minutes ago, honey, nobody went allowed in the damn store. Now, and then it's not like y'all have some signage saying that, oh, you can now come on in. It's like I literally had to look and see people walking in the store, and that's how I find out from all the McDonald's. Not that you have signage saying that, oh, you can now come up in the store or whatnot. Or taking down the drive-through only sign. It's like I had to literally see people going in the store for us to realize. I was like, oh, we can go in the store now. And y'all seen my other experiences with the McDonald's where they'll tell me, where when I first find out, they say, oh, park your car and go come in the store or whatnot. She didn't say that. She told me to wait at the darn gone first, at the first lane. And I'm waiting and waiting. Ain't nobody come out yet. Now I'm trying to figure out, and it was about 10 people back there. Ain't nobody in the drive-thru. It was 2 other people ahead of me at the checkout thing waiting on some coffee. And that was it. So I'm trying to figure out with the other 9 people, because it was one person that gave them their coffee. I'm trying to figure out why out of the other 9 plus employees that I seen back there, not near one of y'all motherfuckers darn gone came out and handed me my customer's order. See, that's the disrespectful shit. It's just sitting out. And then don't let it be cold. Don't let the shit be cold. Then it gets blamed on us that we didn't use the bag right. Honey, the bag can only insulate heat from a product that's hot. Honey, peep game. Honey, this not no, it's called a hot bag. I mean, well, it's not really a hot bag. It's an insulated bag, right? Oh, this car darn gone. Turning to go work there, okay. But anyways, this is an insulated bag, aka a hot or cold bag. It's either going to keep the stuff hot or cold. So guess what? If the item's cold, it's going to darn gone just keep the shit cold. It ain't going to magically darn gone heat up the darn gone shit now. It's supposed to preserve the heat of what the food is already at. But the thing is, if it already comes to me cold, honey, you can't blame the shit on me, because y'all seen on camera that I put my stuff that can fit in the hot bag. Now the stuff that can't fit, it is what it is. I try my best to have it close to the heat or whatnot. I wish I can find a way to heat up. I think I want to say my seats can heat up. I would turn on my passenger heated seat. I got to look at this car manual and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that this car can do I still am not familiar with. But yeah, I want to say that my seats can heat up, but right now I don't know how to do that. But shit, I shouldn't have to do all that for an order that's just going down the damn street. Now that's terrible. And y'all know stuff like McDonald's burgers, they only hold like temperature at a maximum for about like 20 minutes before it starts to go out. Oh, and the fries, oh, they the first thing to go. Fries are dead within 5 minutes. So the time that I was talking to y'all in lane 1, honey, the fries was already cold, honey. And I think she had a Happy Meal or something for her child or whatnot. Honey, maybe the child don't know. They just throw the shit in the mouth. I mean, it's sad, honey, but honey, that's what the McDonald's on the Merc gave you, honey. Shout out to the girl that I just dropped the order off to, honey. But honey, yeah, McDonald's is a motherfucking trip, y'all. Just a damn trip. Anyways, let me cut this camera off. I'll be back with y'all when I get to the next store if it's worth recording.